President Evil X Jug Her, now here from the Evil Goods, and today I'll be showing you guys how to build the Obelisk table in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies on the mode of transit for the Easter egg for Dr. Maxis and Dr. RICHTOFEN, both sides of the Easter egg. But in order to get that done, the first thing you need to do is to build the Obelisk table. So this is by far the first step of both sides of the Easter egg. I want you guys to remember this green light. This green light is one of the most important lights. Right here is Nacht or Untoten. I just need you guys to remember that green light. That green light can be found between the farm and power. This is where Nacht or Untoten is. Now, instead of going to Nacht or Untoten by this green light to the right, you need to make a left. This is how you will get to the pylon. The pylon is where you need to build the Obelisk table. I just have to show you guys really quickly that green light to the right takes you towards Nacht or Untoten. That's not where you want to be right now. You want to go to the pylon. So you're just going to go a couple of feet further ahead from that green light, make a left, and go into the crop circle or the crop field. And it'll take you exactly right here, which is the pylon. So know the difference between going left and going right and what that green light stands for and what it beholds. So the first thing you need to do is to find the first piece. The first piece in building the Obelisk table is to make sure that you can find the meteor. The meteor is located at the bus depot. Now after you have retrieved this meteor, it will actually go in your inventory. You guys can see it just went into my inventory, and it is in my inventory right here. Then you have to go to the pylon. Again, you guys already know how to get to the pylon. I just told you guys how to do that. Once you get to the pylon, you have to look for this invisible barrier. Once you get to that barrier, you're going to hold X. And you're going to start building of the Obelisk table. As you guys can see, I just built the meteor onto the invisible Obelisk table. Now the second piece you want to find is the wood. The wood will be located in the tunnels. The tunnels is between the bus depot and the diner. Again, all of the pieces are spread throughout the map, so you have to look at each locations, which there are 4 locations on transit. So you have to look for these locations to build the Obelisk table. After you find the second piece, which is the wood, then you will take it back to the crop circle and build that section of the table. Then for the third piece, you can find the third piece located in Nacht or Untoten. I showed you guys how to get to Nacht. Now after you retrieve the radio, you have to go back to the crop circle or the pylon, and then you have to build or finish building the Obelisk table. After that, you need to go to the barn to get the fourth piece. The fourth piece will actually be inside next to the fridge. I've actually found this piece behind the town, by the garbage cans in town, where the teddy bear box is located, or the mystery box. After you grab that piece, which is the fuse box, you have to take it back to the pylon and then build the last piece to the Obelisk table. And the Obelisk table is really easy to be built. As you guys can see, it's only 4 pieces. You can find them throughout the map. I showed you guys how to do it, how to get to Nacht, and you guys need to learn the map. You can stay tuned for the bonus section at the end of this video to learn the map. How to get to Nacht or Untoten in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies on the mode of transit. First of all, you need to learn the map, and I will show you guys a quick breakdown on how this map works. Starting out with the bus depot, then the diner, then the farm, then the power, and then the town. So you will automatically start off at the bus depot if this is where you choose to be. Then from the bus depot, you can run over to the diner. From the diner follows the farm or the barn, depends on what you want to call it, in what order. Then from the farm you will go to the power. This is the power right here. I'm going to do a quick run through the power so you guys can actually see the full area of the power itself. So I'm going to keep running right here right now. Then I'm going to jump over this gap. You guys need to be really careful with this gap, because if you miss the gap, you will automatically die, even if you have the tombstone perk. Then after the power, we'll follow the town. These are the order that these maps go in transit mode on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. So again, it's the bus depot, the diner, the farm, aka the barn, the power, and then the town. So starting out from the barn or the farm, whatever you want to call it, you will make an immediate right. So from the barn, you already know that the power is the next town that you will have to go to, but we're not going to go to the town. We're actually going to go to Nacht. So between the barn and the power, that's where Nacht or Untoten lies. So we're going to go there right now. So making an immediate right from the barn, you're going to jump over the fire then you will see a green light. Run into the power. You're actually not going to go to the power again. You're going to go to the green light between the barn and power, and then you're going to make an immediate right into the crop field by this green light. So I will show you what it looks like of me just running into this crop field right here right now. So this is I running. So you're gonna run straight. Once you make that right into the crop field, then you're gonna make an immediate left at the crossroads by the crop field. You can either go right or left, but you're gonna want to take that left, and then as soon as you go 10 feet, you're gonna want to make a right. This right will take you straight into Nacht or Untoten in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in the mode of transit. On how to complete the Dr. Maxis side of the Easter egg to get that achievement, Tower of Babel, on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. The first thing you need to do is to build the Obelisk table. If you have not built the Obelisk table or do not know how to build the Obelisk table, there will be a link in the description showing you guys a full tutorial step by step on how to build the Obelisk table. The second step to the Easter egg is to turn the power on. Once the power comes on, you will need to turn it off after that. The reason why is that because if the power stays on, then you will have to go the direction of doing the Dr. RICHTOFEN side of the Easter egg. If the power comes off, once you turn the power off, that lets the game know that you want to do or complete the Dr. Maxis side of the Easter egg achievement. The fourth step after you turn the power off is for one player in the game to get EMP grenades. That is it. One person EMP grenades. All 4 players in the game do not need EMP grenades for this Easter egg. Step number 5. All players need to have turbines. But for this step in particular, only 2 players need to have turbines. You will take your turbine and place it at the Obelisk table on each end of the table. This will start Maxis up so he can talk to you guys through the radio, telling you guys that he requires more power. This is how he will communicate with you. Remember, the physical power for the entire game must remain off. The only time you can give power to that Obelisk is either through the turbines or through the Avogadro. The Avogadro is actually the lightning zombie or the lightning go zombie, and you have to EMP him under the pylon by the Obelisk table, giving more power to the table. So Maxis will tell you that you have to complete this step. So this will be step number 6. If this video is confusing you right here, this section right here, just want to show you guys just 2 different point of views on how to take down the Avogadro. But this is a 1-person point of view. EvilX419, remember, he has that EMP grenade. So he's going to throw that EMP grenade at the Avogadro, giving the Obelisk more power. So Maxis is going to talk again, telling you guys on what he needs you guys to do for step number 7. Remember, you guys need to have all turbines. 4 turbines, 4 players for step number 7. This is the most important step because this is what's going to give you that achievement, Tower of Babel 75G. Now going back, me, EvilX Juggernog, and EvilX Paradolia is powering up the Obelisk one more time with our turbines. Now on the other side, our other players, by the time me and EvilX Paradolia is powering up the Obelisk with our turbines, EvilX Black Boy and EvilX 419 is actually going around the map and making teleporters, activating teleporters so that you can use your turbine to get that achievement. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So in order to make a teleporter, remember the power is off. So you would have to physically throw down a turbine at the teleporter so it can give us power, get a Denzian, let him jump on top of your head, create that power, and then pull back your turbine, put it back in your inventory. That's how you will create a teleporter. Now once you create the teleporter, step number 7 is for all players to drop their turbines, 2 at the Obelisk table right here, and the other players will drop their turbines at the teleporter. Once all teleporters, all turbines are down at each location, then you will unlock that achievement, Tower of Babel 75G. On how to complete the full tutorial of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies on the mode of transit, the Easter egg for Dr. Edward Richtofen. The first thing you need to do is to build the Obelisk table. If you do not know how to build the Obelisk table, there will be a link in the description showing you guys a full tutorial on how to build the Obelisk table. Step number 1, build the Obelisk table. Step number 2 is to turn the power on. Now the reason why I'm bringing you guys this part of the video is because after I have flipped the power switch on, Richtofen never spoke to me, okay? So I decided to turn the power back off and then turn the power switch back on. Now the game had a delay on me after I turn the power switch back on the second time. So when you are doing this Easter egg, make sure you stay in the power after the power has been on and just wait for RICHTOFEN to talk to you. Okay, as you guys can see, he's speaking to me right now after I had turned the power on for the second time. So just be careful with that when you guys do this Easter egg. So now RICHTOFEN is talking to me, telling me the storyline between the confusion or the argument or the problems between him and MAXIS. Okay, if you turn the power off, you will do the MAXIS part of the Easter egg. If the power stays on, you will do the Dr. Edward RICHTOFEN side of the Easter egg. So we're gonna leave the power on because this is the RICHTOFEN side and not the MAXIS side. So now RICHTOFEN wants me to go build the jet gun. Now before I go build the jet gun, I will do a sub step. I recommend everyone that's watching this video to do the Easter egg this way because it is the best way. So now all 4 players need to get EMP. EMP grenades will be our sub step, making it step number 3. Okay, all 4 players need to get EMP grenades. You guys can see the evil goods right here. They're getting their EMP grenades as I have got mine. So boom, step number 3 complete. So now we're gonna move on to step number 4. We're gonna do what RICHTOFEN asks us to do, which is to build the jet gun, which is the buildable. There are 4 pieces to building the jet gun. Okay, 4 pieces, 4 players. So each player go to a designated part of the map, pick up their piece, and the best way is for everyone to come together, consolidate, and meet in the town so you can build the buildable together. As you guys can see, I'm at Nacht, right, gathering my piece. The evil goods, they're at the power, the tunnels, and the cabin, getting their pieces, and we're all gonna meet up together at the town. So now we're at the town together as a team. This is a team effort, guys. Okay, don't forget, everyone needs to be on the same page while doing this Easter egg, because a lot can go wrong when one person slips up. It can cause the entire Easter egg not to be completed. So after you build the buildable of the jet gun, which RICHTOFEN is asking us to do, I am Samuel in this case, so I'm the only one that can hear RICHTOFEN. So I'm gonna pick up the jet gun. Now RICHTOFEN is gonna start talking to me again, letting me know what I have to do. You guys can see, finish building up the jet gun, pull it up. RICHTOFEN will start speaking to me, and he will tell me that I need to take the jet gun and to deliver it to the obelisk table to give it power, more power, so I can feed the zombies or feed him the essential power that he needs to get this Easter egg complete and get this achievement. But before we get to that part, let's do another sub step, which is step number 5. You have to make teleporters. Now in order to make teleporters, you have to know where all 8 lampposts are located on the map. I'm showing you guys in this video exactly where all 8 lampposts are located. Now you do not have to create the teleporters in the exact order that I am doing it in. I'm just showing you guys how to do it and how to create all 8 teleporters by the lampposts. Number 1, you have to be in the fog to create this teleporter. Then you have to get a denizen or a denzian to run on top of your head. He will jump on top of your head, then you have to go under the green light. The denizen will automatically go into the ground, opening a hole in the ground, and a white light will pop out of the ground, showing that you have completed or made a teleporter. This is how you make a teleporter. Now if you guys are a little bit confused, this is me making it right here in first person point of view. Now let's move on to step number 6, for that was step number 5. Try again. The obelisk must be as hard as you can make. So you just heard RICHTOFEN speaking right there, telling you guys what you need to do for step number 6. You have to take the buildable, which is the jet gun, take it to the obelisk table, and you have to heat up the obelisk table by exploding the jet gun onto the obelisk table. RICHTOFEN will speak again, letting you know what you have to do next, which will be step number 7. You must transform the time of the undead by killing them. Or why do you need a bunch of it? Now we're on step number 7. RICHTOFEN wants you to kill all the zombies under the pylon, and you will collect element 115 by killing these zombies. Now for this step, you do not need to use explosive weapons, as you guys can see that we're using regular weapons to collect the element 115 under the pylon. Step number 8 is our final and last step to the Easter egg. All you're waiting for now is for RICHTOFEN to tell Samuel to cut the power by 1/4. This is the most difficult part of the Easter egg and is the easiest at the same time. 4 players, 4 EMPs, 4 lampposts. All you gotta do is make sure that everyone is at their teleporter, throw the EMP grenade at the same exact time. Once you do this, you will get the achievement, the Tower of Babel, and you will complete the Easter egg. RICHTOFEN will speak to you again once you have completed the Easter egg after you have cut the power by 1/4. This is the most difficult part because a lot of people mess up by not throwing the EMP at the same exact time. So make sure you guys time it correctly, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. Subscribe and like if you have not already, as Evil X Jug Her Nacht and the Evil Goods continue to bring you, the viewers, the Easter eggs of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, and see you for the achievements for the DLC in Black Ops 2 when it comes out in a couple of weeks.
You will be the hero that has saved all of the earth for me to blame it.